Hello everyone and welcome to MARVELMan'Z Game Room. And today we're going to be continuing Batman Arkham City, The Lead into Arkham City by Paul Dini and art by Carlos, and I'm not going to butcher his last name because that would be rude. Alrighty, here we go. This is Vicky Vale coming to you from the groundbreaking ceremony at Arkham City. Many citizens call Mayor Quincy Sharp's vision an abomination, the latest blow against human rights in a town already dangerously close to becoming a fascist state. While others embrace the divided city as Gotham's last chance. I'm here with my Night Flight co-host, Jack Ryder, as always with the contrasting viewpoint, however opinionated or ill-formed. Vicky, even you can't deny the recent attack on City Hall has left Gothamites crying out for a permanent solution to the city's skyrocketing crime rate. Agreed, but there has to be another answer than turning half the city into a prison. A prison, Miss Vale? Mayor Sharp, I prefer the term quarantine zone. We call bandy semantics all night, Mr. Mayor, but what you have in mind for these miles of old Gotham is more akin to a wild animal park than a mental health facility. This will hardly be an environment where criminals will be allowed to degenerate into savagery. Arkham City will have its own security patrol, social services, and health care. Once criminals have proven they are no longer threats within Arkham society, they will be considered for release back into ours. Once criminals have proven they are no longer threats within Arkham City, they will be considered for release back into ours. Just the sort of visionary thinking we've come to expect from Gotham's most forward-thinking mayor. Bruce Wayne, as a senior member of Arkham Parole Board, you must have some thoughts you'd like to share about Arkham City. I'm taking a wait-and-see stance, Vicky. I agree strong steps must be taken to contain Gotham's most notorious criminals. Though now that the voting power of the parole board has been suspended, I'm curious to know who exactly will be deciding when those criminals are fit to be released. Please, Bruce, we're here for a celebration, not a staff review. And that said, I, Quincy Sharp, take great pride in breaking ground here at the site of Gotham's last best hope, Arkham City. You're quiet. Sure you want to go through with this, sir? It's not a question of wanting to, Alfred. Now more than ever, I'm convinced Mayor Sharp is only the front man for a much larger scheme. Be careful, sir. If I'm right, a look at his personnel files may reveal who else is involved. It wouldn't do for you to be caught and made into Arkham City's first resident. I'll keep that in mind. The mayor's mansion with the destruction of City Hall, Sharp has been running his day-to-day affairs out of his home. The staff is well armed, but strictly hired help. No alarm on the skylight either. The mayor has complete faith in his rent-a-cops. Or he's deliberately making it easy for me. My Cal's night vision makes it easy to find Sharp's personnel file. The back computer records only go so far. Let's see if I can fill and some major pieces about our mysterious warden turned mayor. Quincy Ulysses Sharp, born into a prominent military family. Both father and grandfather were high-ranking generals. It seems young Quincy was pressed to follow in their footsteps. Family connections gained him entry to West Point, though he never excelled. School evaluation says he was a poor student, a cipher, easily persuaded, susceptible to suggestion, a prime candidate for psychotropic disorder. No wonder Sharp believed himself to be the spirit of Amadeus Arkham. His overbearing exterior is a mask for a blank slate. He's just a puppet, waiting for a strong voice to command him. What's this? Enemy X? No surprise about who that might be. Looks like Sharp is just as interested in me as I am in him. Curious he'd keep such detailed files, especially as he's always regarded Batman as an unnecessary nuisance. This is what I want. Good evening, Batman. I had a feeling our plans for Arkham City would prove irresistible to you. You are welcome to take them, of course. However, there is something we desire from you in return. Rubber bullet? It barely stings, thanks to my suit's armor. Computer uplink in my cal analysis. It has a mild sleeping gas. However, is doing this doesn't want to kill me, just slow me down. But why? To capture me? No, to study my fighting techniques. I'll make this a short lesson. Shutting down systems now. Time to exit. He got away! Success, Master Bruce? Only for Sharp and his lackeys. It was a trap. Someone was studying my techniques, attempting to gain an advantage. Unfortunately, didn't see much. And as we both know, sir, you've never been one to procrastinate when it comes to upgrading your technology. Come on, Casho. I always done right by you. Anytime you gave Jimmy Briggs an order, Jimmy Briggs jumped. You can't deny it. I don't, Jimmy. One of your best fish. That's what you always called me. Jimmy Briggs, one of the good ones. I've never been hardcore. I'm no Joker. I'm no Scarecrow. I'm just me, little Jimmy Briggs. I never hurt no one. No one that didn't hurt me first. You know that, Casho. Look, Jimmy, it's out of my hands. But you can cut a deal for your old pal, right? An old pal who never gave you no trouble? I don't like the idea of Arkham City any better than you. But everyone from the Asylum and Blackgate is gonna end up there. And it's your turn. Sedate him. No, you can't drop me in there. I won't last a day. I'm sorry, Briggs. No. Sharp is out of his mind, locking poor delusions like Briggs inside Arkham City alongside monsters like Victor Zsasz and the Joker. Orders are orders. Right. And speaking of the Joker, I have no problem with his transfer to to Arkham City holding cells. We're on it. Are we there yet? No. Are we there yet? No. Are we there yet? Shut up! Aw, you never take me anywhere, Davy. You can't bust my butt over a little enthusiasm. Try me. I mean, far be it for me to say our dear old Arkham Asylum was the pits, but Arkham City? Well, now that's a madhouse of a different color. How grandiose. How inspiring. I think I'll run for mayor. Hoo-hoo. I know, right? But we've got to get over there lickety-split. There are hands to shake, babies to kick. No one puts the pain in campaign like yours truly. Happy days are here again. You took the words right out of my mouth. That's the spirit. Now, the sooner we get to the new site, the better. If I'm the first one there, I may not even have to run at all. Hate to be a backseat driver, Davy boy, but I'm pretty sure the van's running us cuckoos in the holding cells is back that way. Shortcut. Oopsie, treachery afoot. A shortcut, you say? Why, Daverino. Such initiative. If I didn't know any better, I'd say someone was jacking for a cabinet position. Keep it light, smile, play dumb. Watch, which, don't get me wrong, I'm all for nepotism, the name of the game, am I right? Just saying, we've got to rig the election and... Oh, this is bad. Oh, guys, we've got to make more of those to give away on campaign. Load 'em up. I suppose I could scream for help. That's a good one. Who would come? Seriously, awesome work on the masks. Grand shade of red, too. Let's talk shop, boys. Is that magic marker, lipstick, strawberry jam? Blood. Lots of our friends died in your takeover stunt, Joker. Lots of husbands and fathers. So sad. Once things were back to normal around here, we took a pledge. You too? Guys, we're on the same page, honestly. 2 years sober. Titan formula notwithstanding, of course. We promised our friends wouldn't have died from nothing. And we promised no one else would suffer at your hands. Take one last breath, Joker. You're about to die. I have to admit it was a nice setup. If I was Penguin, I'd be soiling my tighty-whities now. But the payoff, boys, very weak. If killing me was your idea of a big finish, then we finally got to work on our punchlines. Shut 'em up. But make it slow. How's that for a punchline, Puddin'? Hardly. It was good, I mean, just me. I might have actually said something, a quip or wisecrack, but sure. I like visual comedy just as much as the next clown. That's why you're the boss, Mr. J. Behind you, Puddin'. Pumpkin. Thanks, Puddin'. I heard the guards had this little plot brewing to take you out. So I knocked off one of them and took her place. You think of everything. Well, I try. How about an escape plan? coming up. Right down here. I stopped by earlier. Dumped the guards and got a supply boat packed and ready. Well, shiver me timbers, aren't you the clever girl? Trouble at Asylum, Arkham. After the riots, I put in sensors. If any vehicles leave the island without the authorization, the Bat computer flags it. Someone is escaping in one of the supply boats. Cameras inside each Arkham vehicle let me know who's driving. Wonderful. Look who's out for a moonlight cruise. Why waste time hailing their boat when I know I'll have to at least listen to some idiotic jokes? I opt for the direct approach. Joker, surrender. One warning. And spoil our beach party, Batsy. You really are a wet blanket. I said one warning, and I meant it. No sign of survivors. Not that it means much where Joker and Quinzel are concerned. This is hell. It smells like hell. We're alive, Puddin'. So we are, and what's more, we're in the condemned zone. You know what that means? We're the first ones in. The mayor and mayoress of Arkham City, and no one knows we're here. How do you like the place for your mansion, Your Honor? Once we get the furnaces lit again, make a few modifications, it'll be perfect. I'll tell you, Harl, a new city, new mischief. I'm starting to feel like the old me. And that is the end of that chapter. So if you enjoyed this series, like, subscribe, all that jazz, and I will catch you all next time on MARVELMan'Z Game Room. Peace out.